What's going on, everybody? It's EricRayweather back here with a little bit of a Regs gameplay for you guys. It's a gameplay that was maybe about a week ago. I'm going to start getting some more gameplays out for you guys. You know, the beginning of the year I try to focus more so on the tips for like the first month. But now you're going to start seeing me put some more gameplays in. Going to have, you know, some Regs gameplays, some MUT gameplays. Going to even do some Weekend League this year because I didn't really do Weekend League last year. So here, this was one of the first... or not the first, but one of the first Regs gameplays I did of the year because I mainly play MUT. Here with the Ravens going against the Jags. I was running the Tennessee Titans playbook at this point. I have switched playbooks right now. I'm in the Cardinals playbook. Here you see me using the read option with Lamar Jackson. That's probably the best read option in the game out of the gun tight flex. But yeah, I kind of bounce around playbooks a lot as well early in the year, just kind of trying to feel out, you know, what I want to do, kind of see what works best for me. I think the Tennessee Titans is one of the best playbooks in the game, as you see, running a lot of the tight flex. I scored a touchdown there on the PA post shot play. That PA play and the read option together are very, very glitchy, very, very hard to stop those two. Here on defense, you know what I like to kind of do on early downs, I'll play cover 4 a lot, just kind of as a good base defense because it's a decent run stopping coverage, but also it has a lot of coverage on the field if they do decide to pass. And here, you know, we're just kind of, trying to play bend don't break. Got him in a 4th down situation early. Going to try to get a stop here, and he actually is able to dot me up with a nice in route there for a 1st down. But just, if you're new to the channel, if this is your first time checking out any videos, you want to stay up to date on Madden 19 tips and gameplay all year. I'll be dropping those, all year long, every day I post. So if you're interested in that, just hit the subscribe button and definitely hit the bell icon so that you join the notification squad and never miss an upload. As I get a pick, he's trying to throw a screen there. I had that guy in a contain, actually, and he kind of jumped back and picked off the screen. So that was kind of glitchy. Wasn't really expecting that, but we were able to pick 6 it. So now we're up 14-0, and we're in a good spot here. Laying a mean hit stick with Jimmy Smith there, but just trying to play, just like I did last year, just like I did the year before. If you've been following the channel for a while, I'm very bend don't break on defense. Early downs, I like to kind of play coverage, use a coverage like a cover 4 or a cover 6 invert, something that's good against the run and the pass, and just kind of trying to play balanced. And then on the 3rd downs, I like to more so send the heat. This year maybe a little bit different. I do send heat on a lot of downs this year just because the contain blitz is very good right now. And it's not the hardest blitz in the world to block, but a lot of people aren't really aware of how to block it. So even on early downs, 2nd down, a lot of times I'll still send a blitz out of like a cover 3 or a cover 2, but still keep 6 to 7 guys in coverage. I don't really blitz 6 guys very often. That's only, 3rd and really long, 3rd and 15, 3rd and 20, 4th and 15. If I have them in those situations, then I'll probably blitz 6 here. You see getting the coverage sack. But in those situations, I'll blitz 6 because I really want to not, give them a lot of time. If they have to get a lot of yards for the 1st down, I'm okay with, leaving some of the field open. As we get another pick here with Jimmy Smith, and we're going to try to take this all the way back to the house. Blake Bortles is going to catch up to us and stop us, but we are in the red zone. So we're in a position here to go up 3 scores. So we're going to try to score a touchdown, of course, but the main key here is don't make any mistakes. A field goal is perfectly fine here because that gives us a 3-score game. We don't want to make any bad reads here. He's going to give us the touchdown. That's a nice little go-to red zone play that I like to do inside the 5, the bench pivot out of the gun bunch. It's a really nice play. That's probably one of the more successful red zone plays for me so far this year. It's pretty easy to run. No setup. I just kind of look for the little whip route on that play, and it usually does get open. So here, we're up 21-0. We're playing good defense here. Again, kind of playing bend don't break on long downs. Definitely going to be blitzing. And here, we got the ball back, and we are on a 3rd and long. We're able to just get the feed inbounds of the PA crossers. That's a really tough crossing route to defend. And we're going to tack on a long field goal right before half. So 24-0. Definitely doesn't look like we're going to be losing this game. But from what I can tell from playing for the first few weeks, the competition in Regs doesn't seem to be nearly as good. I think most of the tough competition for the most part has kind of moved over to MUT. Here he's throwing it to the flats. It probably should have been a pick, but I'm okay with it. I'm up 24-0, so I'm not really tripping over those little things. But yeah, it seems like most of the good competition, in my opinion, has kind of transitioned over to MUT. because of all the regs games I've played so far this year, they've all, like, the competition has been pretty bad. Of just what I've played, maybe I've played about 10 games of regs, and usually I'll play regs games to kind of just lab, because, you know, while practice mode can give you a good feel for, you know, what you want to run, what plays could work, it's really best to try it out in game. And most of the tips that I do show you guys, like 90% of the tips, are tips I have tried out in game before I post them, because I know a lot of times people are like, oh, you're only showing practice mode, but that's just because it's easy to like walk you through things in practice mode and just show you every little thing. But most of the time I've tried them out in games, and that's what I use regs for, because I mean, in MUT, I don't really care about my record too much online, but in MUT I actually, you know, try to win the games, whereas in regs a lot of times I'm just kind of messing around with certain plays and just seeing how effective they are and just trying to find things. And I recommend that you guys do that. You know, you have to lab in practice mode to kind of get a feel for what you want to do, but you want to lab in actual games too, because some things won't perform the exact same in games. And also, you just can't simulate going against a human opponent. Again, he just throws it right to me. I'm able to lurk that route with CJ Mosley. He ran hurry up there, I believe, and he was looking for that same route again, and I was able to lurk it. So you never want to do that. You never want to just spam the same play over and over, because a good opponent will, you know, sit on the route that he knows you want to throw. But anyway, getting back to the whole practice mode, real game thing. You know, you can't simulate a real human opponent in practice mode, and you know, there's things that are just amazing in practice mode. When you get to a real game and you're going up against a real person, it just doesn't work the same. Here, taking a little drag route, getting kind of glitchy there, we were able to like kind of fake them out and get some extra yards. But yeah, you definitely want to take it to real game and you know, lab in game, because a lot of times you'll find stuff when you're in a game just running certain plays that maybe you didn't even try in practice mode, and then you kind of come to find out that it's a really nice play. So I definitely recommend doing that, but that's what I use regs for typically. I take MUT a little bit more seriously, I guess you could say. Here, I'm just taking a sack on 3rd and 5. That was really bad by me. So I'm just going for it here on 4th and 17. Don't really care. I mean, I'm up 24-0 in the 4th quarter. Doesn't really matter. Just going to throw it up, and he's able to pick me. I feel like my guy was open down the seam there, but Telvin Smith was able to kind of get up there. Got a little glitchy. I definitely thought I had enough room there to make that happen, but like I said, not a big deal. We're up 24, or actually, is it 24-8? Yeah, we're up 24-8 now. Still sending the heat at him off the edge. The contain blitz, you know, I've posted a couple different versions of the contain blitz on the channel. It is very good this year. I mean, if you block a running back on that side, a lot of times he will pick it up. Not every single time, but I mean, overall, it's pretty effective this year. And right here, I'm not even actually contain blitzing. I'm just actually sliding that guy out and just doing a regular blitz as I get the pick there with, I believe that's Tony Jefferson. I got the tip pick there. So, I mean, this guy was kind of in a box all game. He really didn't have a good idea of how to move the ball. And here, I'm just kind of throwing the ball around. You know, just kind of stacking on some stats here, just trying to add on to the video. Really, nothing. Obviously, the game's pretty much over. I'm just like throwing the ball around, just seeing if I could score again. But yeah, I definitely recommend checking out the Tennessee Titans playbook. I think it is a really good playbook, both beginners and intermediate players. I think that it is, or even advanced. A lot of advanced players use the Tennessee Titans playbook as well. It's got some really easy stuff to run in it. I've posted a couple plays out of it on the channel already. But yeah, definitely expect more gameplays coming. Going to definitely show you guys a lot of MUT, some weekend league this year, and we're going to still do regs, because I know a lot of guys still like watching the regs gameplays and they only play regs, so I'm definitely going to make sure to do that for you guys as well. But that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, as always, just drop a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.